Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another Monday live stream where I don't remember if I titled this anything or not. Monday Night Live. Good. Nothing to do. I like it. No agenda. Flynn's in a little predicament. Apparently he's hanging out with pigs, eating ham on a bus or something. I don't know. I came into this conversation late, but I hope you're doing well, Flynn. Hello, Candy, Patty, Nisi, Kiwi. Carter's Critters, hello. Everyone who's in here, CH Aquariums, what else we got going on? We didn't get any, nope, Dirty Old Farmhand, hello. All these people, if you're still here, hello. Gotta welcome Brian to the club. Apparently Brian joined the membership, just randomly one day, so thank you, Brian, I appreciate it. Apparently YouTube does not send you notifications when you get new members, which is pretty disappointing, but I did see your comment, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Rio, hello, what's going on, buddy? Eric, Erico, Suave, something. How long do we get to party it up tonight? My dude, 1 hour, 1 hour. I wish I had more time, but at this point, I just have too many animals to go longer. Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Enjoyment. Dang. Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Enjoyment. Alright, I can dig it. Hello, Fish Fools. Hello. Dawn says hello from Arizona. Hello. Candy linking candy things. Thank you very much. Flynn says, I'm next to a large, smelly man eating a freaking huge ham on a Vancouver City bus. I cannot help you. Rachel O'Leary says, at least you can do memberships. Yeah. Rachel apparently is not worthy and does not get memberships. No. She's been having issues with her YouTube account. So unfortunately, no memberships. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you, Rachel. Kenny Overalls, nope, I am ineligible. Hit those likes, folks, before it's too late. Thank you, my friend. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up, share, whatever you want to do. It all helps us all. So nothing new for me this weekend. Jimmy and I went and played up in the woods instead of doing fish things, so no new fish, no new nothing for me. I was trying to remember. I think it's been a long time since I've gotten new fish. I was trying to remember. I think the Apistos were like the last new fish I got, and I feel like that's been forever ago. They are doing well. Two of them I returned. They were getting picked on. I have one group I have one pair. They're starting to pair off, so I'm slowly getting rid of the other ones now that I have a pretty obvious pair forming. It's okay, Flynn. He's texting about you too. He's safe. Yeah, what else is going on? I got you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What about the truck? The truck? You saw the truck? Triple 10 tanks? Yeah, that's what Jimmy and I got to play with. We got to play with a Shelby Raptor. A Shelby Raptor Baja or Shelby Baja Raptor. I don't know. Either way, we had a lot of fun. Jamie McDonald is here, the first member. Did you get a new truck? No, I didn't buy that truck. We just made a video of it. Unfortunately, I do not make enough on YouTube to afford a $120,000 truck. But we did make a video of it, just like we made a video of the Mustang, and not sure where it's gonna go, or what channel it's gonna be on. We're making a new channel. That's all not fish-related stuff, so we don't really have to talk about that if you guys don't want to. Matt's Monster Fish, what's going on, buddy? I feel like I was just watching one of your videos the other day, but I don't remember which one. I don't know, it's hard to keep up with everybody. Nisi says, I was your first. I meant the first one to show up tonight, but I forget, Nisi, because your name's not in green. I wish there was a way to fix that. You should have a green name and a blue wrench. That's what it should be. What a pair of Marys. Back of the line. Boo. Boo. It's pretzel day. 120,000. It must fly. Yeah, well, it had 500 and some horsepower, 610 foot-pounds of torque. It was pretty insane. You must be in California. The air quality here is so bad from the fires that they canceled class. Lucky for Bob, that means I can finally be here to troll in person. Why would you have class? Oh, what are you, in college or something? Look, yeah, I mean, feel free to troll away. You should keep trout. You know, trout cichlids are one of my favorite fish. I don't know that I'm ever going to have a tank big enough for trout cichlids. But the blues that those cichlids get are amazing. It's like that on mobile. Green name, Blue Ranch. Yeah, they need to fix it here. Jeff Rose says she was the first member. How could you forget her? I didn't forget her. I was talking about chatting. Job says, hello all. I'm babysitting. Lord help me. You're babysitting? Who would give you a kid? What in the world? Whew. Are soft pretzels good? No pretzels are good. Soft pretzels are not good. Hard pretzels are not good. No pretzels are good. Q Aquatics, hello. Mob Guppy, hello. I just toured an Arctic char farm. Char? I don't know what a char is. Arctic char farm. That's beyond me. I don't know. Flynn says, I got 3 L144 plecos, 2 males, 1 female, and 2 Anubias nanas for like 33 bucks at an auction on the weekend. Any tips breeding them? They should be just as easy as any other bristle nose. You got a good ratio for sure because it's the males that do all the work and guarding and fanning. So yeah, you should be all right. Just put a cave in there, feed them, and those things should breed like crazy. Char are like trout. I've never heard that term before. Arctic char is food. I don't know. Hey, if I've never heard of it, I've never heard of it, alright? I've lived a sheltered life, apparently. If it's not steak, I don't know what it is. Let's be honest. Chris says, I've got my 2 kids and 2 other kids. Alright. Priscilla Hello says, oh my god, pretzel hater. Yeah, I don't understand the point of pretzels. Like, I don't get it. Arctic char are food, but the breeding dress is insanely gorgeous. I assume we're gonna get a video on it. Candy says, I got an Indian mud skipper today. That is true. I saw the video. Should I be concerned that Bob was texting Lisa today? John, you should be concerned that that's all I did. Because the old KG Tropicals team made a huge mistake today. And, yeah. Let's just say old Bob was there to cover their back. He's a cute little booger. Yep. So, yeah. I made a little prank text because somebody decided to put their number on the internet. So, yeah. But that's been fixed. Rachel O'Leary, Arctic char are so nice. Caught a few while fishing in northern Canada and couldn't get over how nice. Of course, the Canadian, like, well, I should say, of course, the Canadian thinks they're nice, but of course, fish in Canada are nice. Everything in Canada is nice. I accept the responsibility to troll. How else would my 3rd favorite fish tuber know how important he is? Oh, top 5. I'm in your top 100 fish YouTubers. All right. I'm trying to breed that. Got them at my local fish club. I do not try to breed. I do not try to say scientific names. Yeah. So, yep. 4 kids sounds like another job for duct tape or NyQuil. Just saying. Or both. Maybe both. The Turtle Girl, hello. Hi. We are under 2 months, Turtle Girl, to our next Reptile Expo. I am excited. The weather in Canada was not nice this past weekend. Mike Wall, Bob, what's helped you keep your head up when things go wrong in the hobby, like losing a favorite fish or fishes? It's really tough. I think losing a pet, and yes, fish are pets. I gotta say, when I lost past patches, I got really discouraged and got rid of pretty much all my goldfish. I kept a couple, but even then I got rid of those after a while. And, you know, I think it just takes time. It just takes time. But I think knowing that, you know, you do your best to care for them, what really gets me, what gets me down is when I mess up and kill them. If I have a random fish death, but I feel like I did my best to take care of the fish, then I don't really feel so bad. It sucks, but, you know, I tried my hardest. I did everything I could, but when I kill one, when it's my fault, that's when I really feel bad. That's when it's hard to move forward. But, you know, I think eventually, you know, you watch other people's videos, everyone goes through it. We have a good community, kind of helps you get through it. So, yeah, I mean, eventually you move on and you learn from your mistakes, and hopefully you don't do it again. The Turtle Girl, I wish went not on the West Coast, but I think Eastern Canada does. What are you talking about? Candy Overhaul says, Caleb wants dart frogs. Well, I think you should start them off with like a leopard or a crested gecko. That's my opinion. When I go to the Reptile Expo in January, I'm going to get a leopard gecko or a crested gecko, and I'm going to mail it to you. And then you're going to be stuck with it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Once Caleb sees it, you know you're not going to be able to get rid of it. And if Caleb's watching right now, I'm on your side, buddy. We're getting you a reptile. Priscilla says, hit the like button, folks. Yes, don't forget to hit the like. Island Queen says, I got some more Triops eggs today. Can't wait to hatch some more and nerd out. Rio says, the 1 inch to gallon aquarium calculator on the internet accurate? I don't know if you're trolling me or if you're like, if that's a serious question. If that's a serious question, I wouldn't say it's completely inaccurate. Q Aquatics says, I just got 3 Diamondback Terrapin hatchlings. They are so cute. Yes, the Diamondback Terrapin is an awesome turtle. Oh, I don't know how many gallons my tank is. Oh, I thought you were asking about the 1 inch per gallon rule. Okay. The inch to gallon aquarium calculator on the internet should be accurate. It's pretty easy to figure out volume. And there's lots of calculators on there. So cool, Susie. Are you on Instagram? I'd love to see pics. Q Aquatics is on Instagram. Got my first rainbow fish this weekend. Got 4 dwarf Kamaka rainbows. Jay, those are excellent fish. If you can get more, if you have the room for it, a large school of those are awesome, especially when they color up. That is a great smaller, I'm not going to call it it's obviously not a nano fish, but it's a great smaller rainbow fish that does not get, you know, insanely big. Well, none of them get insanely big, but for some rainbows get pretty big. For rainbows. Neo Lamprologus multifasciatus go with angels. I would say no. I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure people have done it. I would never do it. Multis come from Lake Tanganyika. Angels come from South America. Completely different water parameters. Multis can be pretty aggressive. And they might nip at your angels if they go down to the bottom. If you watch, there's a documentary on YouTube on Lake Tanganyika, and it actually shows multis like going after alligators, like fighting alligators. It's crazy. Rachel would also say no. Yeah, I'm sure somewhere there's someone doing it and they're not having any problems, but in general, like 99% of the time, I feel like that's a bad idea. What? Lisa KG Tropical says, hey Susie, and then what did John say? I saw John somewhere. Sorry, John, I missed your comment. Oh, LOL, thanks for the heads up. Yeah. I don't know why I just randomly decided to check your page, but I was like, oh man. And I only know about that because I made the same mistake when I did it. I broadcasted my phone number on the internet for like 10 minutes. Luckily, no one ever looks at my page, though. My crested gecko just licks the mealworms. He looks super excited, but doesn't actually chow down. Any tips? Yes, feed Rapashi. Rapashi. Mealworms don't really do anything for crested geckos, especially adults. You know, maybe babies might try to chomp down on them. You know, they might need a little protein, but adult crested geckos really don't need any insects. Lisa KG Tropical says, I don't like fish ticks. Hey, Meat Man, good question. Oh, did we get a good question? I have like a 6-year-old bristlenose that's been putting out a clutch of babies every few weeks. As soon as he lets them out, the female lays another clutch. Will they stop if I take the clay tubes? So possibly, but maybe not. I've had bristlenose spawn right on the substrate. If they're happy and they really like each other and they fall in love, they will put eggs right on the substrate anywhere. Rachel says, gotta run, have a fun stream, Bob. Thank you, Rachel, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing those char if you made a video of it. Flynn, did you hack Kang's account? Wait, what happened? Can't remember. He'll have the bestest setup for his babies. I don't know. Flynn, I don't know that. Gotta run, got that. Everyone saying see ya and bye to Rachel. I feel like I missed something here. My rainbows are breeding the next... Oh, the rainbows were breeding the next morning, so more rainbows shouldn't be an issue. Awesome. Now, they will eat their fry, though, so if you have a lot of cover, you should be all right. Some of them should survive. Aquatic Life MS says, late, better late than never. Freshman Aquatic says, hey, Bob. Hello. Branded Guy says, hey. LOL, Bob. #1 fans are mods. What? I feed Pangea, but he is constantly lunging at shadows in his tank. Got him some mealworms because crickets are terrible, and he doesn't seem to be interested. Don't know what to do with them now. Feed them to your fish. If you have fish that'll eat them, I guess. I got mealworms for my Tegu, but he doesn't care about, or she doesn't care about him. And now I feed him to one of my puffers, and actually, yeah, that's the only fish I have that eats it. The Honduran red point will eat them, but it takes forever and creates a mess chomping them up. But what's up, Bob? I just got a 125 and planning to use sand for substrate and want to plant it. Any recommendation on plants that grow in sand? Whew. TJ Snyder, you're kind of in for an uphill battle there. It can be done, but things like pretty much anything that will spread its roots over the substrate, so like, you know, chainsword, jungle val, things like that tend to do pretty well in sand. Good point, EC. Twin Cities Guppies, same here. It's called Allowed Trolling Powers. Yeah, I don't know what I missed, but apparently I missed something. Oh well. I have cichlids in a 50-gallon tank, and I have some African cichlids with plecos. Awesome. Flint says, Steenfott Aquatics tips on convincing my mom to let me get a rose hair tarantula. They look so nice. Really want one. I'd name him Fluffy. Just get it, Flynn. The enclosures for tarantulas are so small, I'm sure you could find somewhere to put it that she would never see it. That's my advice. Lisa KG Tropicals, I got a whole lot of discus stuff in an auction I don't need. Do you use C-Chem products? Lisa KG Tropical says, I might need 10 mods from 141 subscribers if I ever do a live stream. Hope he didn't see it. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. The Turtle posted on Instagram. Alright. Close Kang Lee, close. Close Kang Lee, close. I don't know. Get coarse sand, it'll be easier for the roots. That is true as well. Don't get the really fine sand. The sand I get works pretty well, but it's a really, it's really coarse, so it works pretty well. Sunia is here. Hello, says hi Bob and everyone. The fish nerd. What's up, Carlos? TJ Schneider. I've had Crips do well in sand. Really, Crips? I have not been so lucky with Crips and sand. TJ Snyder says, I have sand plants on my 180. I use root tabs. I have Crips. Man, you doing Crips too? I couldn't do Crips. Octopus, Critum, and they're doing great. Yes, Octopus would do well. Critum, like any Critum would probably do well. Any bulb plant should do really well. Like, it shouldn't really matter. Mike Wall, except Crips are heavy root feeders. I feel like we're going. Some people have good luck, some people don't. I just got a 55-gallon aquarium. What would you do for easy plants? Also, what light would you use? I can't seem to keep any plants alive. Easy plants are going to be Crips, which we were just talking about. Anubias. Java Fern is another really good one. Java Moss, if you want Java Moss, but I hate Java moss, so I wouldn't do it. But if you want an easy moss, do Java moss. But that's pretty much it. So you could do sword plants, but sword plants are going to need root tabs. And then for those plants, you really don't need any special lighting. You could honestly go to like Costco and get like a 4-foot shop light for, I think they're like $29 or $39. And you should be just fine. I use black diamond and I have some crypt undulata red that's doing amazing, very low, bushy and purplish brown. All right, well, I must be the only one that can't grow crypts in sand. Whew, passion for pets. I'm scared to have live plants in my tanks. I can't keep regular plants alive ever. Just try it. I mean, if you guys are new to plants, I would go with Anubias. You don't plant Anubias. You can plant the roots, but you can't plant the rhizome. So if you do Anubias, just don't plant it. But I would recommend Anubias for every newcomer to plants. Daryl Deemer says, hello everyone. Hello Deemer. But I did start with a super healthy crypt. It was giant to begin with. Okay, so the one thing I will say is don't get discouraged if it dies. It won't actually die, but it'll die back. I brought home like a massive crypt once, and the whole thing just melted, and then it started to regrow. It took forever, but a lot of times when you're moving crypts from tank to tank, or just moving them around, they sometimes die back. People think they're dead and take them out. Just don't take them out. They should regrow. They should recover. Steenfott Aquatics, you should get into American cichlid. So much personality. I love my rainbow community tank, but my American cichlid tank is pretty darn cool. I mean, I have a Pistos. Does that count? I have one male Honduran red point. But I have a Pistos. Pistos are amazing fish. Rudy says, Root2 says, get a light timer. It helps a lot. That is true. The root tabs I use for my sand substrate planet tank can be found here. Same with plants in the sand. There is some link to somewhere that I don't know. Michael says, hi from Toronto, Canada. Hello from Toronto. The only way to kill Anubias is to put it with a turtle who seems to massacre everything you want to stay alive. Well, there is such a thing called Anubias rot, which smells pretty bad and can spread and kill all your Nubias as well. But they are super, super hardy. Good news, I have good luck with tissue culture plants. I love tissue culture plants. If I could buy every plant in tissue culture, I would buy every plant in tissue culture. Yep. You gave me that link, Bob. Oh, well, I don't know. What's it a link to? Like, I don't remember. I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago, let alone a link I sent you whenever ago. I don't know. Rico Suave says, hi, my first 2 plants were Anubias barterite and Java fern for like almost a decade. Never thought about them once aside from trimming once in a blue moon. Easiest plants ever. I literally did nothing. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. They are great plants. Racing's Natural Aquarium is here. Hello. Science Scout Aquatics. Hello. Lisa saying hello. Everyone's saying hello. Rio says, get Anubias. It's almost impossible to kill that plant. They grow fast if you fertilize and add CO2. That is true. I actually nuked my Anubias with hydrogen peroxide once. Absolutely nuked it. And it did come back. So, yeah, they're pretty bulletproof. Daryl Deemer says, hey, Bob, Candy, Sunia, Peter, Lisa, and anyone I missed. I am popular tonight. You're always popular, buddy. Mike Wall, tissue cultures have been a hit or miss for me. The Crips did amazing. Styrogen Repins did well. AR Mini did terrible. And AR that PetSmart sells only had 1 stem live, but it blew up. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of describing a lot of people's kind of journey with plants. Yep, Candy says you're always popular, Daryl. It's true. Daryl is a true MVP. Yeah, see, buddy. I love tissue culture plants, though. I'm not gonna lie. I've always had good luck with tissue culture plants. My 125 has a lot of tissue culture plants in it. I have a video coming out on tissue culture S Repins that I think that might be my next video. I don't know. I think my next video is another plant video, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think I got a plant video, a fluval light video, and then another 40-gallon rescape video. I don't know. Whatever. You put your Nubius in the microwave and nuked it? Yeah. I'm sure you could eat Anubias. I have Anubias that has lived perfectly through a bleach dip, probably one of the harshest treatments you can give a plant. That is true. Random guy says Steenfott Aquatics by Blew Up. I mean, the survivor is growing pretty quickly for AR, and it's gorgeous in color. Trying to propagate it. Yeah. I kind of thought that's where you were going. Sunia, you know that you'll know that I know that Candy knows that he doesn't know after I text you. All right. Candy linking my website. Thank you. I gotta do some changes to the website hopefully during the holidays. Pretty excited. I got a lot of time off, so hopefully I can actually get something done and not be lazy. We will see. Sunny's saying, hi, Corvus. Corvus, if you commented, I'm sorry I missed it, but hello, Corvus Askin. Can you microwave Java Fern? I mean, you can microwave anything. Let's be real. Kenny Overall says, super speed reading. I got to make up for last week when I was lazy and only read like 1 out of every 50 comment. Keep trying, never give up. Good life advice in general. Keep trying, never give up. Solid advice. 140 people are here, but only 36 likes. Come on, people. Let's support Bob. Don't forget to thumbs up. Never ever bury the rhizome. Yep. Does Flourish Excel kill algae? It is an algicide, but it's really, really nasty stuff, so I don't use it anymore. I go with hydrogen peroxide, but yes, Flourish Excel can be used to kill algae, but that stuff is really bad for you if it gets on your skin, things like that. Go buy those sweet sweatshirt. Go buy those sweet sweat shirts. And I mean, never, you could escape at an aquarium just using different types of Anubias. Oh, maybe I should do that with one of my 40s that I'm redoing. I wonder where I could get a lot of Anubias for cheap. That's the problem. When you're talking like $5, $6, $7, $8 a plant, that's the problem. My Hot Pleco says, last week he ignores me and still ignores me this week. Well, that's just simply because of the super chat. You told me to ignore you in your super chat, so now I gotta do it out of spite. Susan Burnett says, do you have new updates on what? Looking for updates on anything in particular? If snails aren't readily available, what crunchy food could you give a baby Maboo puffer? I go to like my local grocery store and buy frozen clams. Honestly, now this is just me, but I wouldn't be too worried about a baby Maboo puffer's teeth. You could get clams and grow them out way faster than its teeth is going to grow and need trimming. TJ Snyder, $5 super chat. Thank you for super chat of the night. Thanks for the info on plants, everyone. What about a 6-foot light? I would highly recommend not getting a 6-foot light. I feel like a 6-foot light is a bad way to go. So here's the reason why. When I got my first 125-gallon tank, I was like, I want a 6-foot LED light. And then when you start to think about it, like, sometimes, you know, you got to break a tank down, you got to get rid of it, you got to downgrade. And what are you going to do with a 6-foot light if you say you have to get rid of the tank and you go to a 75 or 30 gallon, or, you know, any size? You're pretty much, that 6-foot light becomes useless. So my advice is don't get a 6-foot light for a 6-foot tank. Get 2 3-foot lights. It might be a little more expensive. It might not be, depending on what light you go with. But you can do way more with 2 3-foot lights than you can with 1 6-foot light, especially in a hobby like ours where we're always changing things, we're always evolving, getting new, taking down. You'll be much better off getting 2 3-foot lights over 1 6-foot light. Plus the shipping on a 6-foot light is pretty expensive, and it's pretty good chance that it might be delivered broken. I mean, we all see how they treat their packages. Can you imagine a 6-foot long, skinny box? I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith. Nisi says, it's that time again. We'll be listening on the drive home. Be safe. Patty says, I ordered water lettuce online. The picture looked right. Check. Just got them in the mail. They are the size of baseballs. Don't know what I will do with them. Live and learn. Well, I mean, you can still put them in your tank. I guess maybe if you have like a 3-gallon tank or something. That's kind of funny though. Whoops. Susan says, are you going to get saltwater fish eventually? Probably. Just wide, obviously. Send them to me, Patty. What should my next reptile be? I have been looking at a lychee, a blue-tongued skink, and a carpet chameleon, and a ball python. I would say if you can afford a lychee, get a lychee. Those things are doing nothing but going up in price. The turtle girl, you can get a ball python any time of the year. If you have access to a lychee, get a lychee for sure. What is that one? Six foot light from the co-op shipping is free. Just saying. They don't have 6 foot lights. What are you talking about? Now you're probably gonna link something and prove me wrong. But I've never seen a 6 foot light at the co-op. What brand do they have that's 6 feet long? Who is ready for Black Friday? Mike Wall. I don't know that I'm... Well, I'm excited, but not fish related. I'm looking at stuff that's not fish related for Black Friday because so far, the only person that has good Black Friday deals is Aquarium Co-op. Petco doesn't have crap. PetSmart doesn't have crap. Like the typical big retailers aren't doing anything. Have you heard of the store in Langley, BC called Fish Addicts? Nope, it is huge, and every fish you can imagine. If you ever travel to BC, Canada, you have to go there. All right. I'll try to store that away in my memory bank, which means I'll forget about it in about a half hour. But if I do, well, I should say if I'm ever allowed back in Canada, I will look it up. The 40 breeder is a great starting size for a planet tank. Are you going to do high-tech, injected CO2 with high light? It says, Random Guy, yes. Sunia, 40 breeders. I agree. Great tanks for aquascaping. Dang it, you are right. No 6 foot light. Yeah. You got to go to eBay for a 6 foot light. That's about the only place you can get a 6 foot LED light. Black Friday is a scam this year. It is true. That is true. Mile High Pleco says, whose fancy truck did you steal? I stole that from Bill Pierre Ford in Seattle. It's the same place I stole the Mustang. Yeah, unfortunately I did have to give it back. But we got to make a cool video out of it. Plenty of free yeah. Plenty of free ball pythons on the Florida Everglades, in the Florida Everglades. Jatter Aquatics, what's going on, buddy? Why wouldn't you be allowed back into Canada, Bob? I'm not allowed to talk about it. I hope PetSmart or Petco have a sale on hang-on back filters. They don't. Toddler makes canisters impossible if he knows how to open it. So much water. Priscilla, this year they do not have hang-on backs on sale. Your best bet would be Amazon or the Aquarium Co-op's sale right now is actually on filters. So, you know, they're 20% off. Oh, there are a few baby lychees at a local reptile store at a show, and Cali always have a couple. $450 retail, maybe $350 to $500 at the show. I would buy one. Man, if I had one for $350, I would buy it. Like I don't like putting stuff on credit, but if I didn't have the money, I would put that on credit so fast. Susan says, I'm so ready for Thanksgiving break. Oh, I kind of read that funny because it goes into 2 lines. I'm so ready for Thanksgiving break. Me too. Me too. I get a long weekend. Racing Natural Aquarium says, Aquarium Co-op is having a sale right now. That is true. The Turtle Girl says, how's the calendar coming, Jason? Hopefully done by the end of the year, right? Aquarium Co-op is sold out of their large hang-on back filters. Yeah, that'll usually happen. You know, yeah, well, as soon as something goes on sale, like, it doesn't seem to matter what store it is, I feel like they just go out of stock. Ed says, that is a good deal on lychees. Yeah, at $350. I don't care the locale. I don't care anything about it. I'll buy it. Well, unless it's, you know, like deformed or anything. Any normal baby. The Turtle Girl says, how's the dubia colony going? Oh, man, I forgot about those guys. You should make a video because I want to set one up in advance to getting a gek. What kind of gecko are you getting that you would feed dubias to? And if you're going to breed dubias, I hope you're getting like 100 geckos because those things breed like crazy. Jader Aquatic says, plan on shipping the calendar 1st of December. Aquarium Co-op don't ship overseas, do they? Rio, they do not. And I can't blame them. I mean, if someone was willing to pay for shipping, then maybe, but the shipping is ridiculous. For me, when I used to like ship my own shirts from my house just to ship to Vancouver, which is like a 2-hour drive. Well, okay, so there's Bellingham and then there's Vancouver. They're right next to each other. To ship to Bellingham was like $4. To go over the border an extra 10 feet and ship to Vancouver was like 40 some dollars. So yeah, shipping internationally is just not fun. Leopard, and I'll feed them to my turts too. Oh, well, there you go. Honestly, setting up dubia roach colony is insanely easy. If I ever get it going, I probably will do a video on it, but it's going to be a long time out. Like I bought like the smallest babies, and I always forget about them too. So, thanks for the tip. Any glowfish? How many tetras do you own, Susan? A lot. I do not own any glowfish. I couldn't count the amount of tetras I own. Hundreds. I mean, I have 50 neon tetras alone. I have a bunch of green fire tetras, black neon tetras, Priscilla tetras. I'm probably forgetting like at least 10 more. Emperor tetras. Yeah, I have a ton. And if I ever get a chameleon, because my mom really wants me to get a cam, but I'm not confident I could do it space-wise, money-wise, and smart-wise. So, if you get a chameleon, you'll be set with your dubias. They're really easy to care for, as long as you care for them right, which I feel like that's kind of stating the obvious. But chameleons, they're really not that tricky. I mean, they keep them alive at Petco, for crying out loud, so how hard can they be? Steenfott Aquatics, if you want to boost your colony, check out dubia roaches. Yeah, I saw you link me that comment, but anytime you link a website on my chat, it gets held. It doesn't go through, but I did see it, so I do have that saved. I just don't know how much of a hurry I'm in. Although, my Tegu's going pretty fast, so I should probably order some adults. Steven says, hey, Bob and Fish fan, just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Jamie says, Corey couldn't agree with me when Corey couldn't agree with me when I said Candy Overhauls is the best YouTube mod. Can you agree with me? Candy Overhauls is the best YouTube mod. I can agree with that. And I yell at Candy all the time about being too good. One thing I demand from my mods is they don't do anything. If you're a mod on my channel, it really doesn't mean anything. I don't ask you to do anything. I don't require you to do anything. This stream is for people to come and hang out, not to work. I appreciate the mods that mods the chat, that put links. I appreciate the people that are not mods that put, you know, links in there and say thumbs up and all that stuff. But it's not required of anyone. I don't want my mods to come to my streams and, you know, think that I'm trying to put them to work or demanding them to do stuff. We're all just here to hang out and have fun, and honestly, if someone's out of line, I can easily just click this mouse and ban them myself. So, yeah. Mods are just mods because they're mods. I don't know why. Priscilla says, I'm the perfect mod. Yeah, I literally don't think Priscilla has ever done anything as a mod. I'm just kidding. I've seen you ban people. I've seen you link stuff. I'm just kidding. Turtle Girl says, I just psych myself out, honestly, especially when I make vids that go on the internet. I hate looking like an idiot, even if people are understanding. Well, if there's any consolation, I look like an idiot all the time, and I have people yell at me all the time. Honestly, you really just... If you're going to make videos on the internet, you really shouldn't care what people are going to think about you. Not that you should ever care what people think about you, ever. But in the end, it's just some random name that's giving you crap on the internet. You don't even know who it is. So, you just shouldn't care. Ed's Fish says, right, Turtle, I have a vivarium built for a crested gecko, and all the stuff I read makes me second guess everything. Yeah, wait, ignore the link, folks. What? Look at Bob's Instagram. Oh, man, I was just kidding you. I know you do stuff. Your mouse isn't that easy to use. That is true. That is true. I do have a broken mouse, so there may be some lag time in trying to ban someone. No mods will show up anymore. Well, I don't know that there's ever been a time that I've asked my mods to do anything. So, I know, but self-confidence help. I hope you'll get there, Turtle Girl. I mean, I remember being at that age And honestly, it took me a long time to not care what people think of me, or take things personally, especially from a random person. But in the end, you got to remember that it's just a random person online. They don't even know you. They're so full of hate that they got to spread their hate to other people. And really, I feel bad for them. KG Cichlids with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you, my friend. Sorry, I missed your live stream the other day at like freaking 2 in the morning. Jamie McDonald. We're gonna start this again. There he is, the best buds, KG Cichlids and Jamie McDonald. Mike Wall, the moods mod the mods. The moods mod the mods. All right. Ed's Fish says, holy moly, that truck. Apparently, a lot of people already know about the truck. It's nice to know that people follow my social media. Well, and Jimmy's social media, obviously. Yeah, that truck was ridiculous. I'm not getting into another Super Chat battle with you, Jamie. Boom, Jamie, you already won. Thanks for the pep talk. Yep. I mean, honestly, think about it this way, Turtle Girl. When you're 95 years old, 100 years old, and you're sitting on your rocking chair and you're looking back in life, are you really going to care what some random person said about you on the internet 85 years ago? You're not going to care. It doesn't matter. Not caring is the only way to be truly happy. I do not care. I do not do anything to harm anyone, so I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Yeah, I mean, really. Who cares? Like, you really just got to let it go. You'll be so much happier. When's my next modding check coming? 2058. Obviously, Bob, they looked at the Instagram link. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for the link. Twin City Guppy says, I love haters. They're usually the ones that watches the whole video. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, so, I mean, the amount of haters I get is ridiculous. And they comment on every single video. And I'm like, thanks for the watch time. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for the user engagement. Thanks for the thumbs down. It all helps me, so hate all you want. I'll give him the win. He deserves it. He never wins anything, and I feel bad. Oh, snap. Bob's Kaler Fish Hobby says, hey, everyone, just popping in for a quick hello. Oh, wait, that's not what you said. Bob Kaler's Fish Hobby says, LOL, I don't care now. Sunshine Aquatic says, hey, everyone, just popping in for a quick hello. Hello. Aquatic Mom with the $2 super chat. Add this to your stack. All right, we're getting stacks. Aqua at 8liar, Aqua 8liar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Nice stream. Shout out to my Insta. I don't know what your Instagram is. If your Instagram is the same as your YouTube name, then people will probably go check it out right now. Uh-oh, did I miss Caleb? Nisi with the $5 super chat. Hello, Caleb. Haters are my motivators. $2 super chat. Aqua at 8liar. I'm gonna call it 8liar. I don't know if that's right. Ataliar, 8liar. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Candy, or oops, C Overhauls says, hello, Nisi. Hello, Caleb. I hope you know we're getting you a lizard pretty soon. A gecko. We're getting you something. I'm working on Candy. We're going to get you something, buddy. Mike Journey says, what's up, Bob? Loving the backgrounds. Can't wait to see the next one. Yes, so I was going to do my Planet Tank, but honestly, I think I want to do that one last because there's so many decisions that go into a Planet Tank. So I think I'm going to do the one below it, which is my Lake Tank and Econ Tank, which should be nice, easy, and quick. It'll probably be like a 3-minute video because there's really nothing in the tank now, and there's really not going to be anything in the tank afterwards except a 3D background. I don't know how I'm going to make that even slightly entertaining for someone to watch, but let's be real. How entertaining are my videos? Kenny Overhaul says, Bob, exclamation point times 5. Lisa KD Tropical says, hey, Caleb. Turtle Girl says, Caleb, we started a hashtag for you. Caleb needs a reptile. We're gonna, I'm gonna start like a Caleb GoFundMe for a crested gecko. That is right. Crested gecko. Caleb, you gotta let me know. Do you want a leopard gecko or a crested gecko? That's what you gotta let me know. Which one do you want? We'll all just hound your mom. Just pour on the peer pressure, and we'll get you a gecko. I think Caleb wants a snake. I think Caleb wants a lot of stuff, but I think as a first-time reptile owner, well, that's not true. I think a crested or a leopard gecko would be the way to go. Candy with the mom glare. Why aren't you? Wait, why aren't you shrinking, Bob? Because I just told you I'm not shrinking because I don't care. I don't care. I do care about the important people. I do care what they think. But random people on the internet, I don't care what they think. Anyways, Candy says no snakes. Yeah, I feel like, wait, is someone leaving? If you're leaving, thanks for stopping by. Kevin, everyone's saying goodbye to Kevin, so goodbye, Kevin. Branded guy says Ackie monitors. Boy, those things have shot up in price. No snakes. But like I said, crested gecko, leopard gecko. Do you want more desert or do you want more tropical? Just finished feeding fish, so now time to relax and listen to Bob with a nice glass of red wine and old fish chick. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Lisa KG Tropical says, so excited for your first reptile. Or wait, so excited for your... Wait. Okay. I'm reading the wrong chat. I gotta go over here. So excited for you, Caleb. I hope you love your reptile. Candy, what's the leg limit this new pet can have? Ooh. Candy says, Bob's in trouble. Yeah, it's too late now. I'm telling you, live your life by doing what you want and then asking for forgiveness. You'll be way happier, trust me. Asking for permission is so overrated. Asking for forgiveness is the way to go. Rio says, gonna head out to create more vids. Thanks for the fun stream, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Rio. Rio has some really nice planted tanks, so if you want to check out his channel, I would highly recommend it. Brandon Guy says, Steenfott Aquatics, for future reference, I've been lucky enough to get an Ackie monitor breeding project going. If you breed those, I would be very tempted. Caleb says, leopard gecko. All right. We're gonna do whatever it takes to get you a leopard gecko. That's it. Maybe we can think of something. We'll get you a leopard gecko. You're gonna be asking for forgiveness for a lifetime. Am I one of the important people? Do you care what I think? Of course I do, John. If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't have given... Well, if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't have, contacted you earlier and tell you what a grave mistake you guys made. At least it wasn't, your personal, number. Bob, do you have kids? Do you sound like a troublemaker for parents? No, but I am probably one of the coolest aunts or uncles you're gonna find. I am such a sucker. Like I have a niece. I hope she's not watching, but she just sends me like Amazon links, and I'm just like, bloop, send it. I'm such a sucker. If I had kids, I would be so broke. I would be so broke. Nisi says, sorry, Candy, gotta make sure Bob sees Caleb's response. I did see, did I miss more than one? Or was it just Nisi? Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I just missed the one. What was it? Nisi with the $5 super chat. Leopard Gecko for the win. Thank you. Thank you, Nisi. Aunt Bob? No? Susan said, your vids go so viral. I don't know that you're talking to me. Hey, let's not start Aunt Bob. You guys are going to be asking for forgiveness if you start that hashtag. I'm just saying. Wait. Did I say I'm the best Aunt Bob? Uncle. Did I say I'm Aunt Bob? Y'all are pointing out how far behind my data lags out. I said it. Oh my gosh. All right. You guys are all off the hook. You guys are all off the hook. Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob. That's really funny. I guess now we can allow that to be a thing, although I'm still not thrilled about it. I guess I was the one that said it. Aunt Bob already created. He said I'm the coolest aunt or uncle. Ah, see, I'm the coolest aunt or uncle. See. That means I'm cooler than any of the aunts, and I'm the coolest uncle. That's what that means. Thank you. Jeff Rose, Fish Keeping, knows what's going on. Aunt Bob is wet more fun. I'm not even going to touch that comment, although I already did. No. No. Can you guys hear my dogs playing? Not trying to change the subject, but you gave the option. I did. It wasn't an option. It was just a fact. Did you just assume Bob? Yeah. Yep. See? PC culture. Terrible. Nailed it. Patty Lake says, you're too funny. Thank you, I guess. Sunshine Aquatics, too late. You are Uncle Bob now. I mean, I'll just say it how I want to say it. Steenfott Aquatics, do you have any options and or experience using pH controllers? Now I can't stop crying. You might have to elaborate a little more. Like, are you talking about using things to control your pH, like crushed coral, or like the actual stuff you could buy at a store that comes in a little bottle that you put in your tank? Bob, I'll send you the world's greatest uncle mug. Hey, I appreciate it. He gave himself the option. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. Steenfott Aquatics, do you have any opinion? Oh, wait, I already read that one. Do it, please. Kayla, did you just... Okay, we got a lot of the same comments here. Ginger Grave says, wow, I'm late and I find out Bob's your uncle. Uncle. I'm going to correct it every single time. Every time. Yep. Everybody have a good laugh. Get it over with. You got 8 more minutes. Dirty Old Farmhand says, Uncle Bob, can I sit on your lap? No. No, not coming from someone with your name. Uncle Bob with his fish fam mob. Man. Where has this stream taken me? Same with who said you're funny. It's been a while since these live stream talked about fish. Yeah. That's kind of like the old school live streams where like the first half hour was only fish and then open it up to whatever for the second half hour. I kind of like that. I kind of miss that. I know, right? Hey, I mean, I'm only reading your guys' comments. So if you guys aren't talking about fish, we're going to talk about what you guys are talking about. Suni says, you are the best, Bob. Thank you. Everyone's going to laugh at me forever now. Steenfott Aquatics, something like the Milwaukee MC122. You hook it up to your CO2 and it monitors your pH for CO2 inject. Oh, okay, so that's completely different. Then turns it off accordingly to target a certain level. No. I've never used anything like that. I've used pressurized CO2 twice, and I've never used a CO2 controller. Whew. How long do you keep your Planet Tank lights on for? So they're all different, but usually just 8 hours a day. That's all. LOL, it is your channel. You could come... Wait, you could go back to this format. I just may. I just may. So I started out with like a half hour of fish and then a half hour of whatever. And then I started doing 2 streams where the first one was just about fish. And then later in the week, we would do a whatever stream. But I don't foresee ever going back to more than 1 stream a week. Because it's just terrible for your channel. So... maybe we'll go back a half hour fish and a half hour of whatever the heck we want. Candy is certainly having a blast. Candy is about to be the new owner of a leopard gecko, and I'm going to be on the lookout. You have till January 12th. That is the Reptile Expo. Sunshine Aquatic says, I'm being hypnotized. You've been hypnotized. By the fish in the background. Uncle Steen's fish food does really have a ring to it, actually. Uncle. Get that corn nut out of my face. Your name is perfect. I don't get that corn nut. I don't get the reference. I don't get it. Tomorrow, will you do a live stream? Nope. You'll have to wait till... well, I might do an impromptu live stream every once in a while in the fish room. And I might do one this weekend. We'll see. I don't know. I got a lot of time off, so maybe I'll sneak one in. I see a new merch line. Oh, geez. Can you plug a power strip into a light timer, and what brand light timers do you use? Honestly, bare bottom aquariums. Yes, I do power strips into timers. And I usually, when I'm doing a whole strip, then I go onto Amazon and I just try to buy the beefiest one. I couldn't tell you what brand they are. But I try to make sure that they can handle a big load. Why do you dislike corn? When were we talking about corn, and how do you know that I don't like it? That's really weird. I don't like corn because I feel like it doesn't do anything for you. It's not, at least for me, like, I don't digest it. So what goes in comes out exactly the same. So for me, it's just kind of useless. You could do a little members only live stream. I could for the 5 people we got. My fear would be doing a members only live stream and having maybe like 1 person show up. That would be really awkward. So maybe I'll get lucky and eventually we'll have enough members, and I might just try one anyways. I don't know. But the worst thing is if I do a members only live stream and nobody shows up. How awesome would that be? I like that idea. Thank you for the fun, guys. I'm gonna head out. Take care. Uncle Bob's Fish Fam. Yeah, well, we only got 4 minutes, but thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you coming. John Becker, 8 hours or less. Start about 7 or 8. See how the plants respond. If you start, oh, did I miss a comment? Yeah. There's a lot of different light cycles. You know, do you use CO2? Anything you can do kind of can depend on your light cycle. So if you fertilize, if you don't fertilize, if you do CO2, it all can play a part in the length of your lights being on. Some of my tanks, my lights are on for 12 hours a day. But if I don't want my plants to go crazy, if I'm being lazy, then I'll turn it back to 8 hours a day. You usually don't get a lot of algae with 8 hours. Your plants will stay alive and grow a little bit. So yeah, it really depends on what you want out of it. There's people that keep lights on their plants 24 hours a day, which seems crazy. I don't know how it works. I don't know how they can do photosynthesis with no darkness, but I don't know. They're able to pull it off somehow. Maybe that's like a short-term thing for like really fast growth. I don't know. Then there's people that do, I forget what it's called, but 4 hours on, 4 hours off, 4 hours on, 4 hours off, which just seems like a big hassle to me. Maybe if you only had 1 tank, that'd be nice. I don't know. I'll become a member if you do that in the live stream. Do what? I don't know what we're talking about. No, I was referring to get that corn nut out of my face. It's his YouTube name. Oh. All right. Well, clearly I'm an idiot. Thanks. I've been at 10 plants are growing, but BBA is starting. Luckily, BBA is really easy to get rid of with hydrogen peroxide. You can spot treat it with a little pipette, and it'll go away in a couple days. Turtle Girl says, like spike question mark. Sometimes it lags behind for people, and so it'll go from like 12 likes to like 50 likes. It's just the lag. Fish Nerd Vlogs, what's going on, buddy? I'm out. Gotta finish Wednesday's video. Take care, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Fish Nerd Vlogs. Oh, what's up, Bob? And the rest of the fish heads. Otter Creek Aquatics, what's going on? Night Candy says, Night Fish Nerd Vlogs. Nisi with the $5 super chat. Turtle Girl called for a like spike. Oh, well, she shouldn't have put a question mark behind it. Should have put an X. Oh, wait, was there an exclamation and a question mark? Oh, yeah, there was both. See, that's confusing. Are you asking a question or are you exclaiming? I don't know. Turtle Girl called for a like spike. Let's get her done. Yep, you got 1 more minute to get your likes in. I don't even know what we're at, but thank you. I appreciate it. Veranda Guy says, well, good night, Bob. Thank you for chatting, man. It was great. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Racing Natural Aquarium says, I've heard and read the siesta lighting actually messes with the photosynthesis cycle. Siesta light cycle, that's what it's called. Siesta. Never been a fan of it. You know, I'm home. When I'm home, I want my lights to be on. I don't want them to, you know, turn on and shut off. I certainly don't want them on when I'm sleeping. I don't want my lights on when I'm at work. I want my lights on when I'm home, which is, you know, like an 8-hour period. And that's when I want them on, so I can actually see my tank. Like, I don't want them on for half the time I'm home, and then I can't see my tanks anymore. Oh, there it is. Get that corn nut out of my face. I gave you a like. Well, thank you. See, both just like Uncle. Take it. I'm late. Conrad, you are late. We are done. If you're going to live stream on Friday, like my comment. If I live stream, I don't know that it'll be Friday. I mean, I don't know. And I might not live stream at all. I don't know. The only thing I can ever promise you that I will be here every Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, every single week, no matter what. You're weird at Napkin Ninja. Lisa at KG Tropical says, who's weird, Candy? Apparently Napkin Ninja. Jamie McDonald says, good night, Uncle Bob. Thanks again for the stream. It is 6:01. We are done for the night. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We actually got some super chats tonight. Let's, TJ Snyder, KG Cichlids, Jamie McDonald's, Aquatic Ma, Aqua 8 Liar with 2 of them, Nisi with 3 of them. Excuse me. So, thanks again for everyone for the super chats, as I'm trying not to burp while I'm talking. I appreciate it. Uncle Bob is signing off for the week, and I will be here next week at 5 p.m. Pacific, and maybe sneak one in this weekend. Uncle Bob. Uncle.